Hello everyone, I'm Abhishek. In my last video, I talked about remainder theorem and factor theorem. Now in this video, I'll discuss some of the important questions. Now our first question is, use factor theorem to factorize this given polynomial. Now first of all, let us consider that the polynomial be fx. Now we can see that if we put x equals to minus 1 in this polynomial, it will become like this. Hence, after simplifying each terms, we get f of minus 1 equals to 0. So we got f minus 1 equals to 0. That means x minus of minus 1 is a factor, which implies x plus 1 is a factor of fx. Therefore, x plus 1 will completely divide the polynomial fx. Now let us divide fx by x plus 1. So this is fx, the dividend polynomial, and we are dividing the polynomial by x plus 1. Now we can see that the leading term of fx is 4x cubed. Now what should I multiply with x to get 4x cubed? It is 4x squared. So I will write 4x squared in the quotient polynomial part. So by multiplying 4x squared with x plus 1, we get 4x cubed plus 4x squared. After subtraction, which leaves nothing. So the remaining part of fx will come down, and which is minus 9x minus 9. Hence, we need to multiply minus 9 with x plus 1 to get the leading term, but we can see by doing that the remainder is coming 0. Hence, fx can be written as x plus 1 into 4x square minus 9. Now we can see that 4x square minus 9 means 2x whole square minus 3 square, which is of the form of a square minus b square. Hence, we can apply the formula to get fx as x plus 1 into 2x minus 3 into 2x plus 3. Hence, this is the factorization of fx. Now we can see that the question is to factorize the given polynomial. That is why in the answer also we need to mention the factorization of fx. Now our next question is, show that 2x plus 1 is a factor of this polynomial. Hence find out the other factors. Now in this question, we need to find out the other factors, not to factorize the polynomial. So in the answer also we need to mention the other factors. Now here also I will assume fx as a given polynomial. Now we need to check 2x plus 1 is a factor. So we can write 2x plus 1 as this. Here 2 is taken common. Since this number is not multiple of 2, then after taking common 2, it will be divided by 2. Hence we can write 2 into x plus half. Now again, plus half can be written as minus of minus half, since we need to write this in the form of x minus a. Therefore, a should be equals to minus half. Hence, we should put x equals to minus half in the polynomial fx to check whether it is giving 0 or not. So here I put x equals to minus half in place of x. So x cube will become minus half whole cube. X square will become minus half whole square. X will be minus half. Thus, we get this mathematical expression by putting x equals to minus half. Now after simplifying the expression, we get f of minus half as 0. Hence, by using the factor theorem, we can say that 2x plus 1 is a factor of the given polynomial fx. Now to find out the other factors of fx, we need to divide fx by 2x plus 1. Hence we will put fx in the dividend position and I will divide fx by 2x plus 1. Therefore, to get 4x cube, we should multiply 2x square with 2x plus 1, which gives 4x cube plus 2x square. Now on subtraction we get 10x square and the other terms of fx will come down. Now I will multiply 5x with 2x plus 1 to get the leading term of this polynomial. Hence, after multiplying we get 10x square plus 5x. So after subtracting this we get 6x plus 3, and lastly we should multiply 3 to get 6x plus 3. Hence we get fx equals to 2x plus 1 into 2x square plus 5x plus 3. Hence, by middle term factorization method, we can factorize this quadratic polynomial, and which is giving 2x plus 3 into x plus 1. Now, in the question it was to find out other two factors. Since we have already checked for 2x plus 1, hence the other two factors will be x plus 1 and 2x plus 3. Now let us move to the third question. It is given that if this polynomial has a factor x plus 2 and leaves remainder 9 when it is divided by x plus 1, then find out the values of p and q, and hence with these values of p and q find out the factors of the given polynomial. Now let us consider fx be the given polynomial. Since x plus 2 is a factor of fx, hence by using factor theorem we can write f of minus 2 equals to 0. After putting x equals to minus 2 in the given polynomial, I got this equation, q minus 2p is equals to 16. Now it was given in the second condition that after dividing by x plus 1, the remainder was 9. Then by using remainder theorem we can say f of minus 1 will be equals to 9. Hence we can put minus 1 in the given polynomial and will equate the expression with 9, and we will get x minus p equals to 12. So we got two equations of p and q, and after solving these two equations we get p equals to minus 4 and q equals to 8. You can pause the video to see the calculation. Hence we got the polynomial as fx equals to x cube minus 2x square minus 4x plus 8. Now we need to find out the other factors of fx. We already got that x plus 2 is a factor of fx. Hence, after dividing fx by x plus 2, we get the quotient as x square minus 4. Thus, fx can be written as x plus 2 into x square minus 4, which is x plus 2 into x plus 2 into x minus 2. Here we can see two factors of x plus 2. Now the question is, we need to write down the factors of fx. So what will be the factors? Since there are repeated factors, we can write the factors are x plus 2, x plus 2 square and x minus 2. Or we can write in this way also, that fx has two repeated factors of x plus 2 and one factor of x minus 2. Now let us see the next question. It is given that when a polynomial fx is divided by x minus 1, then the remainder is 5. And when it is divided by x minus 2, the remainder is 7. Now the question is, find out the remainder when it is divided by x minus 1 into x minus 2. Now the point is, if we multiply these two factors, it will give a quadratic polynomial. So when we divide a polynomial by a quadratic polynomial, then by division algorithm, the remainder polynomial can be either zero polynomial or the degree of the remainder polynomial be less than 2. That is the degree of the quadratic polynomial. So therefore, the degree of the remainder polynomial can be at most 1. Therefore, the remainder polynomial can be at most a linear polynomial. And we know that the general form of a linear polynomial is ax plus b. So we can write when fx is divided by x minus 1 into x minus 2, then qx be the quotient polynomial and ax plus b can be the remainder polynomial. Now it was also given that when divided by x minus 1, fx is divided by x minus 1, the remainder is 5. Hence we can write by using the remainder theorem f of 1 is equals to 5. Similarly, when fx is divided by x minus 2, since the remainder is 7, we can write by using the remainder theorem f of 2 equals to 7. Now I am going to apply these two results in this equation. So in that equation, if I put x equals to 1, then f of 1 will be equal to 1 minus 1 into 1 minus 2 into q1 plus a into 1 plus b, putting x equals to 1 in the right hand side of this equation. And since f of 1 equals to 5, so we can write this expression equals to 5. Now since 1 minus 1 equals to 0, therefore the entire term will become 0. Hence we can write a plus b equals to 5. Similarly, we can put x equals to 2 since f of 2 is equals to 7. Hence we get 2a plus b equals to 7 after putting x equals to 2 in this equation. Now again we got two equations in a and b. Now solving these two equations, we get a equals to 2 and b equals to 3. Hence the remainder will be 2x plus 3, as the remainder was ax plus b. Now I think I can able to make you understand some of the questions of remainder theorem and factor theorem. Now I should suggest you should do some of the questions at home by yourself. Now if there be any doubt, please write on the comment. I will definitely help. Thank you.